Hello. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. Good evening, everyone. It is stream time. Now I know I'm 2 days late. Three? No, two, because it's the end of the day. As mentioned on my Twitter, Friday I was just out of it. Yesterday I was tampering around with a capture card, and my computer was being its annoying self. So yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking. Ugh. I, I've had dinner, and I'm sort of in that sort of. I'm gonna put my thoughts together for a second. Yeah, I just had dinner. I'm sort of in that moment before a food coma. That's it. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So simple night tonight. Usual. What I missed on Friday, which will be usual 2 hours of Trails of Cold Steel. We finished chapter 1 last time, and we're going to see what chapter 2 holds. We'll cut early if we get to like a forced save point, or like a cutoff for like mid-chapter cutoff if we're near time. But other than that, we'll just go for 2 hours about and see where we land. Let me change to video game feed and see how long it takes to get. Oh, cool. I love this opening screen, by the way. It is most excellent. Yep, chapter 1 ends. So let's see what chapter 2. We just finished the field study, and the other group is likely to have fallen apart on itself. Oh boy. That's what? 3 weeks? It is 3 weeks later, or 2.5, or 2, or a fortnight,
Late May.
I don't know.
The lino flowers that painted Trista's spring fields had faded, replaced by lush greenery and a refreshing breeze.
Huh.
With the trials of last month's field study behind us, we found ourselves caught up once more in the bustle of school life.
Oh, lovely to have voice acting again. It's really good again. The voice actors are top notch. Okay, I'm gonna just push some stuff around so I can see my stream thing. Now I'm gonna lean back because I forgot a controller. Also, I just realized this thing had. Sorry, give me a second. I just realized this thing hasn't updated, and I need to quickly. I can sit in the bottom corner for now. In that corner. Oh, I should probably shrink it. We'll see.
Both our combat training and academic studies continued to become more and more demanding.
I just can't win.
But May also heralded the beginning of specialist classes, more befitting a military academy.
I need to get a thing. Like, I need to make my setup so I can have the game running and have chat, not have an overlap, but I'm too lazy.
The Orbital Revolution 50 years ago changed the way wars were fought forever. There are a number of reasons for this fundamental change, but 4 factors in particular that I would argue to be the most important. The first is the invention of orbital guns, cannons, and other weaponry.
Okay.
The increased accuracy of these weapons, as well as their ease of maintenance and manufacture, instantly rendered all other firearms obsolete. The
Alright.
second factor is the associated mechanization of the military. Orbital technology led to the formation of armored divisions made up of tanks and armored cars.
That explains a lot.
The impact this new kind of tactical unit had on the battlefield, with its enhanced offense, defense, and mobility, cannot be overstated. The third factor is the invention of airships.
There we go again, airships. So, airship. I wonder though, is it gonna be like... Because it's all sort of weirdly steampunk, I wonder if it's going to be... Airships are going to be closer to the magical variety, in which it's literally a ship in the air, or Final Fantasy XIV, where it's kind of its unique between, or if it's Zeppelins.
Warships that rely on the gravity manipulation ability of a flight field to remain in the air simply did not exist before the revolution. The sudden addition of a whole new dimension to war, the sky, made countless new strategies viable that were previously unimaginable. And the last factor is the creation of an entirely new practical science, which may be the biggest, most important change of all. Without orbital technology, such a concept would scarcely even have been conceivable, but now we'd be virtually crippled without it.
Computers?
Reen Schwarzer, can you tell the class what that new scientific breakthrough was?
Orbital arc? No, because the previous games had that stuff. Crane. Crane sounds like it's not orbital though. I guess communications? Because our things have communications, and that's pretty advanced apparently, and that's newish. I may be wrong. Correct. The answer is orbital communications, a form of wireless communication technology, based on formless transmission through orbital waves. This allows officers in the battlefield to obtain pertinent information in real time, leading to precise, accurate troop movements. Ugh. I forgot how wordy this game is. Of course, countermeasures have also been invented, such as wiretapping and jamming, to partially limit its benefits, but nevertheless. Whew, got it right. Well done. This is all pretty high level stuff. I mean, I know the basics, but I've never heard it gone into such detail before. Yeah, we're really gonna have to work. We're gonna have to work really hard to keep up. And there's that. Probably because I got the answer correct again. There's that aspect of Class 7s doing more work than anyone else. Class 1-7 combined, gender divided lessons. Oh, like my high school. Nutritional science plus cooking. This is going to leave a slightly bad taste.
Why did Lady Laura have to be placed in a class like that?
And here come the nobles.
I was truly looking forward to studying alongside her.
You mean sucking up to her so you could get some sort of privilege, I'm sure. Once again, I have a very low opinion of class systems.
Is that girl next to her not the one who scored the highest on the entrance exam? I believe so, though I also hear she's a mere commoner.
And this is why I don't like noble systems. Except meritocracy. But then meritocracy has its own set of issues.
There's something about that silvered hair girl that I find oddly soothing. I wonder if she'd let me stroke her hair if I were to ask nicely.
Ironically, this is in a similar stroke of oddities. I had a similar experience back in high school.
That's quite enough idle chatter.
That's her voice? She sounds kind of like a chipmunk.
We are members of Class 1. We are above such droll behavior. As well, we cannot allow ourselves to be bettered by that rabble, even in something as insignificant as the culinary arts.
I mean, I guess for you it's insignificant, but it's actually a life skill.
Of course not. I'm so accustomed to our chef doing all of the cooking, however, that I
Yeah.
must admit I'm finding this all rather challenging.
And here's another issue with this kind of nobility and hierarchy. Is literally kids grow up without life skills because they don't live in a situation where they need to, and then they take over, and then that system gets prolonged.
Could they make it a little less obvious they're talking about us? I mean, seriously.
It stands to reason they'd be curious about our class. It's hard to blame them for that, at least.
But I still love Marisha Ray's voice. It is so good. Whisking furiously.
I think you've whisked that plenty already.
Aw. Orbital computer prime. Why are these genders like?
I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of using an orbital computer.
Yeah, I saw the stream earlier. It's weird that these classes are gender divided, because boys to computer skills to cooking seems, and I'm not gonna start a thing, but it seems a little sexist. When in high school they separated us for what, two different. One of them was PE, and that was because they were doing. That's because they were doing the. Sex ed. Let's put it like that. We were doing theoretical sex ed, so they wanted to separate us like that, so we wouldn't feel bad about asking questions, at least of our own gender. Other than that, there was one other class, and it didn't make sense why that one was separated. I think it was religion. I went to a Catholic school, by the way, so religion was a mandatory topic, a mandatory class you had to take. I think that was it, and they were only separated for 2 years. It just seems weird that these classes are separated by gender. I wonder if it will be the other way around, though, so we'll see.
Likewise. I was lost at first, but it's slowly beginning to make more sense.
God, who does Gaius' voice?
Well, it is cutting-edge technology here in Erebonia, so I think most people are confused until they've gotten used to it. Machias and Eustace both picked it up surprisingly quickly, though.
Yeah, but academics are their thing. And I'm pretty sure Machias has been interested in computers for a while, too.
I mean, he is a Mega Nate character, but no, seriously. It kind of makes sense. And I just have myself on the stream and realized my mic is really low. Or perhaps the capture is a bit high.
Eustace also seems to get the hang of things far quicker than most people, even if he's not interested in them at all. Which probably just adds insult to injury for Machias.
I'll bet. I hear they were really butting heads during last month's field study.
Yeah, I don't... So we're not going to see that at all, it seems. Which is fair. It seems like they want to focus on Reen and what his thing's set up for. And the others will just do others and bond separately from us. But I feel like a lot of main events for characters will happen when the class is either together or they're stuck with Reen. Just purely for the sake of the player. And I'm not complaining, by the way. It's just an old RPG thing.
They were. At one point, things almost took a violent turn.
Oh,
We
really?
were able to hold them back, but I don't think we could have kept them under control for long if Instructor Sarah hadn't arrived.
We really need to do something about them, but I have no idea what.
I don't either, but you're right. This has gone on for way too long as it is. It needs to stop.
You told everyone about your nobility before. Is Machias okay with the fact that you're not of noble blood, and thus okay, okay because he's only there by adoption, or is he pissed because Irene is nobility through and through, and Marcus kinda has a straw man's argument of my worldviews are tinted by my father's um rise into society rather than those in similar positions to me being born into it. There's a long way of saying is Marcus pissed with
Green
us.
Schwarzer.
Huh?
Oh, this prick.
Isn't he from class 1?
Didn't they put a spotlight at him at the beginning? Is he gonna be like a minor antagonist for this section?
Patrick, is it?
That is correct.
Patrick
My full
Arms.
name is Patrick T. Higharms.
Oh, high arms. Have you tried lowering him? I just slapped my knee if that did get picked up by the mic.
I don't believe I need to say anything more than that.
What?
So, you're from the High Arms family.
Are they prestigious?
About as prestigious as they come. The Higharmses are one of the 4 great houses.
Oh, what a coincidence. There's another one.
Though they're slightly lower in rank than the Albareas.
And here we go.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
It doesn't matter. I didn't come here to talk to commoners or foreigners.
Have you tried being a little less classist?
I came to bring gladsome tidings to you, Reen Schwarzer. I am generously extending you welcome to make use of the accommodations on the 3rd floor of the Student Union building.
The salon. I only remember that because it's literally the only thing up on the 3rd floor.
You mean...
The 3rd floor?
That's where the Noble's salon is, right?
Your father may be a mere baron, but that still makes you a noble.
Ah.
And though you've had the misfortune of sharing a class with this riffraff,
Dude, you've really, really, misjudged Reen's personality.
I have decided to use my good name as a member of the Higharms family to afford you the privilege of joining us.
I mean, why? Again, if Elliot's saying what's true, the Alabreas are literally the highest, so these guys are number 2, which is fitting considering he's kind of a shit, if I'm being honest. So what's the point? Unless, because it's like, let's just continue. I like reading into the political aspect of it.
I do hope you appreciate it.
Well, how can I turn him down politely?
You can't, this guy's a douche.
This hardly strikes me as the best place to be recruiting new members.
Thank you, Eustace.
Eustace.
Eustace Albarea?
I wasn't aware the 3rd son of the Higharms family counted playing factions among his hobbies.
Oh, 3rd son, eh? So he's not next in line to inherit then.
If you wished for company in the salon, should you not have come to me first?
You? You've been invited countless times. You simply choose not to come, despite there being no shortage of second years practically begging for your company.
I have no interest.
Suit yourself then.
Okay. So Reen doesn't consider himself noble because he's adopted into his family, and on top of that, he's genuinely a good person, as chapter 1 showed. Eustace has all of that and simply doesn't give a shit.
But you, Schwarzer, make sure you think long and hard about this. If you care about your future, you need to start thinking about the connections you're making and the sides you're taking.
I feel like that's secretly like a plot point in the game's and a mechanic I'm not seeing of the game.
He's certainly not shy.
No, he's not. I wasn't sure how to turn him down either. Thanks for stepping in, Eustace.
I wasn't trying to help you.
Sure you weren't, your son.
But I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so No, that's all.
What do you mean last
Last
month?
month's field study? Is he...
Is it because he keeps picking fights with Marcus?
Yeah, I think he means the run-in we had with the provincial
Oh,
army.
right. I forgot. They had orders under his father's fucking mission.
Ah, so he feels partially responsible for his family's actions then.
Yeah, good bloke.
He must have been looking for a way to apologize to you.
And considering, well, he doesn't seem particularly prideful, he's that quiet type of prideful.
Huh, I guess he has a nice side after all.
Yeah, he's just trying to be detached from the looks of it. And here we go. That would have lent us it well to Marcus, because Reen's too nice to say, I don't care about noble stuff. And Eustace stepping in would have just fanned that more, because Marcus keeps fighting. We're not going to see Marcus this entire chapter, I don't think. I think this is going to be the focus. Good work today, class. Tomorrow is a free day, so take it easy. You've earned it. Now remember, next Wednesday is your second practical exam. I was wondering when she'd bring that up. Again, I'm sorry that I don't have a huge female range. I have, so far, Alyssa is my default female, and everything is a variant of that, except for Laura, who is deeper, and Sarah is still in that range of Alyssa's voice, but I have more fun with it. Will you be announcing details of our field study trip on Wednesday also? Of course, you'll be heading out next weekend. I'm sure you can hardly wait. I for one, that's weird. Is the music grammatically weird? I, for one, very much look forward to it. I feel like it should be, I, for one, am looking forward to it. Very much makes it sound odd, like it's it probably is, a sentence fragment. Well, I guess if you take out for one, it still makes sense. I very much look forward to it. The difference is Laura's just, this stream's got 2 hours is gonna go by quick as I point out things and go on very slow. I need to get into playing this game instead of theorizing about how things are gonna go, and I apologize for that. Oh, and one more thing. Your midterms are scheduled for the middle of next month, so just file that away if you would. Midterms? Wait, I'm sorry. Give me a second. The school year started in, like, what, March? In this game? So, I mean, technically, yeah, next month is the 6th, so middle of the year. But I'm sorry, what? Does that mean, like, November and December don't have terms then? Or time in the school? Sounds irritating. So we finally get to put all the knowledge we've gained throughout the past few months to test. Yes, and that's a good thing. You need to be thinking about your academic studies. School can't be all about military strategy, you know. Because if it is, I'm gonna get an earful from Vice President Heinrich again. Again, huh? I feel like that happens a lot. Is that all you care about? Can we ask you anything we don't understand? Not if you care about the air to speak, right? I'm a combat instructor. Book smarts like that are way beyond me. Anyway, that's all for homeroom. Machias, if you please. Yes, instructor.
All rise. Bow.
I like how she's honest about it.
I'll see you later, Reen.
I like how she was honest about she wouldn't get it right because she's not very book smart. It's like, a combat instructor, talk to me about what you need in the military half. Don't get. You see your midterms? Go ask someone else about them.
Later.
There we go. Sorry, I was hitting the wrong button.
Oh, are you two going to club activities today?
Yeah, I am. Did you want to have dinner together later?
I'm sorry, it took me a second.
We've been eating in the cafeteria an awful lot lately, so maybe we could go to the cafe in Trista today for a change of scenery?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
You want to just meet up in the entrance hall later?
Sure.
See you then.
Aw. How nice. Oh, Alyssa.
Oh, hi, Elisa. Are you off to club practice
Elisa. There's more an emphasis on... I've been calling her Alyssa just because I'm used to crushing that and crushing all the letters in quickly as possible. Elisa.
Oh, no, not today.
I will make a mental note to remember that. Spoiler, it's gonna fail.
What is it? Is there something you wanted to ask me?
It's nothing. I'll see you later.
There is one question I'd like to ask, though.
Wait, what? What? I'm gonna go back over there and record in the VOD and the archive, but that line is different.
Did you do something else to upset her?
Not that I'm aware of.
I think that I think she's just naturally in tsundere.
Although, I suppose it's possible I did something wrong without even realizing it. Knowing her.
I was speaking in jest, I assure you. Are you planning on going into the old schoolhouse again tomorrow?
Are you offering your assistance for that?
Yeah. The principal did ask me to keep an eye on it, so I thought I'd make time for a quick look inside.
Alright. Please let me know when you're planning to begin the expedition, if you would. I have club activities tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned, the old schoolhouse takes priority.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna... You're gonna want to turn your setups up, because I'm gonna have to put my voice further down. Yeah. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, sorry everyone, I've just been asked to bring my voice down. I'm just gonna quickly fiddle this down so I don't get lost in there. There's no one in chat, I can see that from here. If someone is in chat at some point, please let me know. Yeah, wait. This is gonna give me a headache, but I can check my own audio right now.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Okay, that is way too quiet. Let's see. Alright, I'm just gonna turn this back up and fiddle with it later.
Excellent. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Weirdly, I like Laura's character.
You're in the chess club, aren't you, Machias?
Like, seriously. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Yeah, so my roommate's trying to get some sleep. I'm guessing an odd shift coming up or has happened. So yeah, we're gonna keep things on the quiet today. Because yeah, this stream is at an odd hour and I didn't really give anyone else a heads up other than I think my brother by mentioning it third hand, so Yeah, we may have to cut the stream early, but I'm gonna try to do 2 hours if I can.
Or are you planning on studying in the library?
Right, we'll see how Matthias feels about us. Oh, please, don't go on an anti-noble
Since
thing
when
against
was it any of
Rain.
your business what I choose to do after class?
Marcus, please don't bring in the fact that you know about his nobility now.
No, I just... Have I done something to upset you?
Not especially. It's actually my fault for being deceived so easily in the
God
first
damn
place.
it.
Oh. Let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins.
Now, it is misleading, but he didn't do it, explicitly to be deceitful. He just doesn't see himself as a noble. It's very obvious.
So I guess we're all on equal standing here.
Plus,
I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to deceive you.
I give this the same argument that they give for feminists who want not equality but supremacy, like female supremacy instead. You're looking for a fight. You're not looking for a conversation. And that seems to be what Matthias is getting at, because Reen's not wrong either. You're all technically at the same point, and Matthias is the only one who's making a defined difference.
Save your breath.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop analyzing.
Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point.
Oh.
The bottom line is you lied to me, and I simply cannot trust those who lie.
Yeah, but in lying, Reen has been shown to be, well, thinking about that, Matthias hasn't been here in the party since the very beginning, so... Anyway, let's see.
That's all there is to it.
I'm sorry.
Please, think nothing of it.
Oh, am I intruding?
Oh, no, not at all.
I'm just happy there's so much... I don't have to do as much voice acting to begin the stream. I can enjoy my cup of water.
Did you need something?
I accidentally left one of my textbooks in my desk, so I came back to fetch it.
I get the feeling tonight's stream's gonna be a lonely one.
Ah, here it is.
What subject?
Take a look.
Mathematics for dummies? Intermediate mathematics for dummies.
Studying hard as always, I see. Except, wait, intermediate? Isn't that part of the Sunday school curriculum? Seems a bit basic for you.
Oh, it's not for me. I promised to help Fee with her math studies. I found this at a bookshop in town and thought it might be of some use to her.
Ah, okay.
Which reminds me, I should really be going. I'm sure she's waiting for me by now.
It's nice to see that Fee made a friend in the cast. Because, yeah, now we're seeing the pair-off dynamics. Elisa and Laura seem to make a pair, in that they get along, and it seems like Laura does a bit of... She matches a cool aspect to Elisa's hot-headedness. 1 second, I'm gonna have a drink. Eustace and Machias are rivals, whether or not they just purely based off beliefs and general attitude.
I'll see you later, Reen.
Emma and Fee are apparently
Take
friends. Cool.
And don't worry.
Huh?
I'm sure Machias doesn't hate you or anything.
Aww.
If you can find some way of making him realize how you feel, I'm sure he'll understand. It's just getting through to him that might be tough.
Aww. That's sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized? Her design for a uniform, because each of the characters has, like, earlier on you notice each of the girls actually has a different level of green for their dresses. But I just realized she's got like these, her belt is like, I don't know, kind of reminds me of like a tribalistic sort of look to it. Wonder where she's from, like what's her backstory? Well, we know she's
Just have
smart.
to keep at it. If Emma believes I can make it work, then I'll believe it too. I should probably also get going. Maybe I'll wander around the academy grounds for a while before returning to the dorm.
I'm already tired. Food coma is kicking in. Oh, glass to your president. I thought she was playing, but she's kinda cute. Oh, I should have snapped the pic. Affiliate from the photography club. I didn't realize she had a second dialogue. I was an old lady when I was out shopping, and believe it or not, she's into shopping as much as I am. She made plans to raid the shops in the next 3 days. I'm so excited I can hardly get a wink of sleep. I think so much fun. But I gotta get to the photography class, I'll be late today. Oh well. Fidelio is pretty chill, he'll probably let me off. Oh, Mint! Vice President Heinrich is so mean. He didn't even have to yell at me just because I lost one little key. Oh, so the vice principal will have a key quest, I'm sure. Or it's gonna be a plot later. Becky and I are both business people, but her mindset could hardly be more different than my own. She's the only person I know who would say she wanted to hit it big off of part-time jobs alone. You got a problem with that? Not exactly, no. Hey, you're for class 1, aren't you? My dad told me you caught those mad terrorists that turned up on Celtic last month, and you helped him out with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna do the translation, because while I'm keeping my voice low, I can't do voices outside of a very limited amount. Cheers for that, I'll be supporting you from now on too. That wee Hugo is still won't stop following me about. If he's not buying anything, he should just bolt. Becky appears to be pocketing quite a bit of cash from numerous part-time jobs. I consider something of this. Yeah, just more complaining about how he doesn't get it. Alan, Bridget. No, I decided I wouldn't. I'm gonna clear my head in practice. We had a little performance earlier today, so we could see how everyone plays. It turned out to be way better than I expected. We've got some real talent this year, Elliot especially. I'm gonna have to step it up or they'll shoot ahead of me. Aww. The tuning's as perfect as can be, so this violin should be ready to play at a moment's notice. Still, I can't help but feel a little bit nervous. Oh, what's that? It's kind of rude to that high arms guy earlier, wasn't I? But if he remembers it and ends up having it in for me later. Oh yeah, that. Don't worry, I doubt it's gonna happen. Hopefully he doesn't have his eye on me now. We've got Eustace and Laura in our class, so I guess I must have gotten too relaxed around nobles. Oh, that's bad. You're pretty quick to adapt, huh? Oh, it feels bad that he feels that way though. But yeah. You're a noble yourself, so that's probably part of it too. Can't deny that. I've tried talking with Alan a few times over the past month, but I must be picking the worst times. Seems like Alan and I can hardly talk before he has to run off somewhere. He's not trying to avoid me, is he? So yeah, which way is Mint? I know she got caught over the faculty lounge, but that was a long time ago. She's in the hallway. I can't. Not just yet. Not until I can prove that I'm not the kid I used to be. Ah, so they've got a pre-existing relationship. Reminding me, if I cook something right now, who do I have access to? No one. I literally have to go into the dungeon at some point. Margarita mistakenly put the wrong ingredients in our cookies, so I wanted to bring it to her attention. Unfortunately, she seems to run off somewhere. Oh, she's gonna try to hand them to someone, I bet. Yeah, the first years had cooking class today. It's always interesting to see students from the upper classes really get into it, since most have servants to cook for them. Hopefully this will inspire some of them to join our club too. It's a nice sediment, but who knows. Many just might find it a novelty. Gaius! You look kinda down, Reen. It's not like you. Yeah, I suppose so. Some stuff's been weighing on me lately. Same. How should I go about apologizing to Marcius? If there's anything you think I could help with, I'll be glad to talk about it with you over dinner. We've arranged to meet at Krishi's for dinner, so that might be the best time. Thanks, guys. I'll be fine for now. I'm gonna think about it a bit more myself. I'm gonna think about it a bit. Oh yeah. Sorry, my brain's a bit on backwards. If I'm still drawing a blank, I'll come and ask you. I'm always willing to lend an ear. I'm planning on submitting something for the art contest, but I can't even decide on a theme, so I don't know what to draw. I don't think Clara's gonna give me any advice either. She seems busy making that horse. Making art is a sacred act. You work with your materials in order to attain their true form. Only those who elevate their understanding to a higher plane can master it. Got it? Never ask me for help again. Wait, please, just give me a little bit of advice at least. What should I go for? The more I think about it, the more conflicted I get. Oh, poor thing. God, what was it again? Sorry. There it is. It was X. It was X to open up the quick jump. Something important at the front gate, but... Oh, I can't go to Trista. I'm literally blocked off. I want to go up to the rooftop first. It looks like Elisa is up there. What's wrong, Elisa? Don't worry about it, it's nothing. Well, if you say so. I'm always here if you want to talk to, though. I want someone to talk to, though. Oh, okay, thanks. It's really nothing serious, though. You don't need to worry about me. This is something I need to resolve on my own, I think. I need to start taking cough lodgings or something before I start streams, because I feel like my voice gets deeper and I've got no control over that because it's obviously a reaction. Oh no. Having scouted all the potential first year candidates, I believe it's time to move up to the second years. Will my search for a dashing husband ever bear fruit? Probably not. It seems as though Instructor Nightfraud will return to the army again the day after tomorrow. How taxing it must be for an instructor to be constantly on the move. It's very impressive he can carry out all his tasks with the composure he does. Oh, I fell downstairs. Maybe I should have been rushing around everywhere. I'm sure you're well aware it's not safe to rush down the stairs like that. What more, I would have really appreciated if you didn't run in the holes. As you see, we don't just make our academic rules for our health, we make them for yours. Oh. Once again, Instructor Valenstein, it It seems you need me to put the pieces together for you. Class 7 consists of students from distinguished families and those with noteworthy grades and capabilities. Now think for a moment, should their grades drop after entering the academy, who would be to blame, Yeah, I get it. No more harping. Any more harping and you could join the orchestra. Oh, you get it, do you? How many times have I heard that from you? Keep it up and the only thing you'll get is fired. Remember, Class 7, your actions have an impact on the public perception of the academy at large. Let's try not to forget that your class snatched up some students who were meant to join mine. I assume you teach first nobles, so class 1s and 2. How do his rants always manage to be so drawn out? Makarov. In an absolutely shocking turn of events, Mint lost the key to the computer room after she finished cleaning it. Naturally, the vice principal gave her a scolding of her life. Of course, right after that, he had some less than flattering words for me too. So theoretically, the key's out here, and I could enter that room. I think it's this one. You're heading to the front lines. Yeah, front lines. Is something wrong, Schwarzer? Do you have a question pertaining to class? Make sure to visit me at once if you don't understand anything I've covered. As you know, I won't always be present at the academy, so take the opportunity while you can. Yes, instructor. He really is just as much of a soldier as he is a teacher. I see Instructor Valestein hasn't changed a bit, which is rather irritating. It seems she's forgotten instructors should lead their students by example. Oh, there you go. Do I have any? Yellow liquid. Dear me, I've never seen a dish like this. This will help a heap with my search. Is there any more yet? See Instructor Knife Hard is his own. It's such a shame he isn't here more often. It would be a delight to spend some quality bonding time with him. Eureka! I'll see if he wants to join me for a drink this evening. What a fine idea this is. I received reports of rumbling noises coming from the old schoolhouse's basement. As a result, I would like to ask Class 7 to investigate once again. Rumblings? Does that mean there's a possibility the underground area's layout has changed again? It's the first time I received any report mentioning such a thing, so I'm not entirely sure myself. It'd be wise to assume something considerable has occurred though. Would you be able to investigate again tomorrow? Of course, sir. You got anything else to say? Investigate tomorrow, leave the matter in your hands. Okay. Conference room, eh? She has the goal to call herself Alyssa R. Who does she think she is? Or is she hiding something? To make matters worse, she's a natural at lacrosse. She's only a beginner, and she's already on par with me. Me! I simply can't stand her. I see, truly, how fantastic. Fascinating. Fairest Sister Sublime, how would you feel about introducing me to her? It would be a pleasure to lay upon this commoner of golden radiance. Vincent, now is not the time to think of flirting with the enemy. My beloved sister burns with such determination that even the noblest ladies pose no challenge in a battle of words. Yet this lovely Alyssa can do what they cannot. How fascinating. What do you have to say, maid? Lady Ferris and Master Vincent were raised on the same roof and taught the same values. Despite this, the way these two see the world could not be any more different. Okay. Oh wait, we can exit this way. I hope you have a long think about my proposal, Schwarzer. Why will you associate yourself with someone like Eustace Alabrea? He's the sort of person who turns down no fellow nobles without so much as a thought of the consequences. I think you're reading too much into my relationship with Eustace. On top of it, I think you're reading too much into what Eustace gives a shit about. We're classmates, not allied factions in some sort of social war. You're all the same. Regardless, keep my words in mind. Assuming, that is, you want to spend your time in the academy in a manner befitting a proper noble. I think it's pretentious you have a whole floor for a salon. Just don't be upset, Patrick. What you need is a proper pamper at the salon. You should join me. How crass of you to reject Patrick's invitation. You'll regret this. Okay, so douchery is in everyone. The gardening club's nice and relaxing. I like it. Even better, Edward's got a dynamite body. I wouldn't mind getting a handful of that. I like you. I like the fact that she's honest about what she would like. Kenneth has been coming by quite frequently lately. He says there's plenty of fish in that pond, so it's a nice fishing spot. Things are really getting lively around here. It's nice to see the club growing. Right, fishing.
What even is this?
To clear out some clear gelatin though. Which is concerning.
Caught one.
Just some nice, easy fishing.
Not bad.
It's a carp. There we go.
What even is this?
More cool gelatin. Alright, about the health of the fish at the pond.
Not bad.
Alright. Gymnasium. I'm just gonna go upstairs real quick. Yeah, everyone's downstairs. Oh, cool. You can walk in here. They really went into the details, didn't they? I want to check the fencing club though. I just really wonder if that key will turn up. I'm from the countryside. The only reason I got the floors was because I got a scholarship. After my dad died, my mom had to work real hard to raise me and my younger brother and sister, right? So when I got that scholarship, I decided I'd make the most of my time here so I could pay her back somehow. Aww. Maybe growing up on the beaches of Lamar would give me a leg up on the other class members. I was wrong. First you got Klein, who's not just a great swimmer, but a great guy all around. Then there's Laura, who's nothing short of amazing. I really need to put the hours if I don't want them totally showing me up. Klein appointed me Monica's swimming coach. This is a first for me, so I'm not entirely certain how to best approach it. The only thing I know is that I have to at least try. Klein is counting me to help Monica learn to swim, and swim she shall. At least she seems at least comfortable in the water now, so I have to think about what steps to take next. Aww. I've been getting more and more used to swimming over the past few weeks. I didn't know it was going to be so hard to swim a full 50 arger though. My current goal is to swim 50 arger without stopping. I have no idea how long it will take me to do that though. I get the feeling it will take you the entirety of the game. Maybe just half of it. Who knows? Oh, it's the janitor. Janitor Geiler. Some more non-burnable trash found its way in the burnable bin. Good grief, I wish those upper class students would figure out how to sort their trash properly. Once again, a thing they usually have servants for. I feel like in a lot of these things where there are schools in these weirdly medieval worlds, they need a life skills class. Actually, I think we need life skill classes in normal schools too. Haha, we've been blessed with new recruits this year. Let's depart, Whitcomb. Though we ride for our new friends. That Eustace Alabre isn't really the friendliest guy in Zumeria, is he? I offered him a handshake and he brushed me off like I didn't exist. See, this is why I can't stand most of those snooty upper class students. Yeah, I think Eustace doesn't... I think he doesn't care, but I also think he doesn't get that it makes him and nobility look worse. It's not because it doesn't come off as he doesn't give a shit. It comes off as, that's just how nobles are. This is a fine horse. It's built and muscular, suggests it's a thoroughbred raised race. Hey Eustace, I see you joined the riding club. So I did. Seemed a fitting choice, given my experience taking care of horses back home. It should serve as a decent way to pass the time after class. I bet they really love his winning personality. At the very least, I can be at ease here. The captain won't be pestering me to visit the salon at any rate. Should serve as a decent way to pass time after class. Auditorium and the gym, I guess. Auditorium's usually closed, yep. Talk to her afterwards, because she's too close. She might be the next room. We'll go to the old schoolyard house first, because we can't actually enter it. Oh, Fi. Sleeping on the bench. Wait, she was sleeping on the bench before, wasn't she? That doesn't look even particularly comfortable. Emma said she was going to meet with Fi, right? So I guess I better wake her up, but... I guess if I went to Emma first, she would have told me something about this then. Irene. Hey, I was just passing by here when I saw you sleeping on that bench. I seem to recall you were supposed to be meeting up with Emma, weren't you? I suppose. Okay, later. Wait a second, one more thing. I'm not sure if falling asleep at such odd spots around campus is such a good idea. If you really need sleep during the day, I think you should at least use one of the infirmary beds. I do sometimes. Beatrix gives me sweets if she's there. Oh, the nurse? She does seem like a kind person. That's besides the point. You're a girl, you know. You need to be more. Never mind that. Can you sense it? Sense what? This building. It's changed a lot again. A lot. What? Later. Okay. Cryptic AF. It's changed? It's pretty late. I'll have to say, I'll save checking that claim until tomorrow. But wait. Does that mean Fee's been investigating the old schoolhouse on her own? Oh. It's like a minor event. Nice. Doors are locked. What was that deadly premonition that we got one of the times where we weren't meant to go in, though? The bike's gone. Oh, no, it's in here. You can't expect a big bump to the bike's horsepower after the tune-up. Just remember, that means it's going to be a lot harder to handle. Oh, don't worry, I like taming the rebellious ones. Anyway, hurry her up, the road's calling my name. Things seem busy around here. Oh hey Reen, you done for the day? If you got any burning ornament questions, all you gotta do is ask. Well, that only took half my lifespan, but at least I can finally ride like the wind again. Okay, they had a shared dialogue. Student union. Who's checking with Toa? I like Toa. She fits that moe blob of a character who's who's meant to be older than you. Alyssa keeps getting better and better, but lately it seems like she's had something on her mind. I wish I could help her out with whatever's eating her. You're shaping up to be a fine captain, Emily. You might want to redirect that concern towards yourself, though. Our midterms are next month, after all. Oh crap, you're right, I completely forgot. You know what, we've hit an hour, and I hate to end after an hour. Trust me, I really do. But, the circumstances are weird. We started, and it was great that... One second. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this like this, because my mic arm fell off. I mean, all this is really great, but, yeah, I'm gonna save things for a better day. It seems like nope, that's the wrong one. It seems like trying to, manage both of these at the same time with someone who's sleeping next door, not the best combo, and I really wanted, I like doing some of these voices, trying to make voices and expand my range, and I can't do that when I'm trying to be quiet too, because I can't really experiment. My voice just goes to a slow husky, sort of, kind of huskiness. So yeah, we're gonna end tonight, but we'll be back at it as soon as we can. Tomorrow is Dragon Age Origins, I guess. Maybe something else, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Monday brings. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've been Marx Frost, and thank you for being here. You know what? I'll send this stream somewhere else, so at least someone gets some love. Raid. Yeah, let's head over the Kegorot. Whoop. Accidentally cancelled that. Actually, you know what? it's just me tonight, and I don't feel like continuing on to anywhere else, so yeah, we're just gonna end tonight. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves. Bye.